What's up, guys? Everybody across the world, YouTube, homeowners, air conditioning guys, newbies, veterans, all the above. Welcome to my channel. Now today we are going to teach you how to swap out your thermostat. First, what I suggest you get is an 11-in-1 or a 6-in-1 will probably work. What's special about this is that it has different attachments, 11 different attachments. You know what I mean? You can use either or side, this side, or on the inside there's more. But anyways, we're just going to use the big side. Now I have a separate small flat tip for the inside of the thermostat, which I'll show you here in a second. But first things first, the first thing you want to do is get your flat tip out. Well, I'll use this flat tip since it's already out. First thing you want to do is take the cover off your thermostat. But before you do that, make sure that you put it on off. Sorry. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There you go. Make sure it's on off. Yours is usually on cool. Right in the middle, off. Don't worry about the fan. Don't touch the fan. Make sure it's on auto, okay? Do not touch that. Alrighty. Now, on to the next lesson. Grab your flat tip. Then, you're going to put your flat tip screwdriver in here and pop it open. Sometimes you guys have to squeeze somewhere up here or down here. So you're going to have to squeeze that and then pull it towards you. But this one, particular model, you just stick it in there and pop it out. You can probably grab with your two fingers and pull it without the flat tip. But, you know, the flat tip screwdriver just makes everything easy. And make sure it's on off, please. I don't want you to fry anything in here if you have to put it back, or in the air handler, there's a bunch of electrical stuff that you do not want to burn out. So make sure nothing touches anything. So once you pull this off, there's going to be two screws in there. Okay, I've already pulled one screw out, as you can see. There's the other one. I'm almost done pulling it out. This is where that 11-in-1 comes in handy, because you never know what type of screws you have in here. See, flat tip, Phillips, Star, Torx, you name it. So anyway, usually it's just regular screws. You take these two screws out and they look something like that. You know, they're not going to look exactly like that, but bam, that's it. That's how you take the face cover off your thermostat. See, here it is. Hold on, let me not have it upside down. There you go. Now here's the back of it. If you're having heater issues, make sure it's on electric or heat pump. So you push it towards that big line, big switch. Make sure your prongs are okay. Anyways, we're not going to use this in my house anymore. I'm upgrading the thermostat. This is a Honeywell, like, I don't know, 1000, 2000, 3000. We're going to upgrade to the 8 or 9000. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so this is the old one. We're upgrading to the new one, bigger screen. This one, you have to push the top button and then pull it forward, and then take one side out and then the other side, and the whole thing will pop off. This is a Honeywell Vision Pro 8000. Nice big touchscreen, and it's got the red link, the ability to connect to red link accessories. So if I want to hook this up to the Wi-Fi and adjust it from my job, I can do that. So I might just do that. I'm going to look into how much that is. It's got a 7-day programmable. It's got the touchscreen, which you see up to 3 heat, 2 cool heat pump, or up to 2 heat, 2 cool conventional. Like I said, it works with all the red link accessories. You can use it residential, commercial, language setup, no manual needed. Dual power battery, which it means that this comes with 2 batteries, but you're gonna need 4 batteries. And if it's been sitting around a while and that extra battery, let me show you the 2032 battery, which is where I pull that tab out. If that's dead, then you're gonna have to get one of those too. So keep that in mind when you're upgrading to a thermostat. Put new batteries in it. This box might come with 2 batteries, but I just like to make sure that I put a fresh pair of matching batteries. That way, if anybody looks or if the customer looks at the batteries, it's not all matching. Kind of like those. One's Duracell and the other one's Northern Tool. But anyways, we have a nice user guide here. They don't have a manual, but they do have a user guide, which is awesome. I'm going to slap this thing in, show you how to do it real quick. So, once you have your old thermostat off, you're going to want to take the face off of that one, and this is what you want, the back plate of the thermostat. We're going to install this. We're going to take out the old one and then install this. Now, you can probably already tell that there's a couple of degrees in temperature that have risen. So your house is getting a little hotter. Now, we need to hurry up and get this thing out. So obviously this is not going to fit in here. You're going to need a very small flat tip. Make sure these do not touch. None of these wires touch. Okay? Because the red one is constant power. And then the thermostat, whatever setting you set it to, gives power to the green, yellow, or the white and green. So typically the green is for the air handler, which is your blower motor, fan motor. The yellow is for the condenser, which is outside, turns on the compressor and the fan out there. And white is hot or heat for your heating stuff, like your heating coil, heat pump, blah blah blah. All right guys, let me take this out real quick because it's I'm starting to feel the heat. Just do one at a time. Pull it up out of the way, make sure it doesn't touch anything. Do the same with the other ones. And then once you have it loose, break loose any paint that you have laying around or stuck to the edges. Cut it and pull it through, or just pry it with your flat tip. And this is what you should see. Now we take our new one and we put it in place, and you want to make sure it's not upside down when you install it. See if I can get it in there one-handed. Alright, looks good. And it covers up most of the paint. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look, it says up right there for you. You can't mess up. Now you got the white, which is W. Okay, where's W? Here's W2. That'll work. Now you have, you want to use the inside, which is conventional. Okay, you have red, which is R and RC. Those two are usually jumped. I don't know why it's not jumped there. And then green is over here, white, W2. And that should work. Let me hook these wires up real quick. There's a better shot. Let me hook up the wires, and then that way you guys can see this thing in action. So we got it all installed. Let's see if I can focus on you. There you go. That's how it should look. W is white, yellow is Y, green is G, and then red is R. And there is a jumper wire there in the inside. You can barely see it. Boom, dum dada. Okay, it's very important that you get those batteries in the direction that they are supposed to be in. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. Okay, this one doesn't have a switch, but it does have this battery here, which I'm going to pull. Remove during installation. Okay, here we go. Look how beautiful this is. Now I'm going to set it up, but first we're going to make sure these batteries are set in there. So you give them a little roll to make sure they're touching correctly. And then we're going to put it in. There's hooks at the bottom there. See those hooks? Yeah, so it goes bottom in and then top snaps in. There's a button on top. See that button? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. See if I could do it with one hand. And get a good. Wait, almost forgot. I have to put those screws back in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Put those screws in real quick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, now that I have the screws in, now we can try and put this thing in. Okay, I heard a click. So, residential. Thermostat name is going to be thermostat. Okay. This system is owned. No. Thermostat controls and equipment module. No. Connect grid link. No. I don't have any of that. So press next to begin installer setup. Programmable. Fahrenheit. Outdoor air sensor. No. Heating system. Conventional forced air. One stage, single stage, one single heat stage, fan control and heat. Equipment control. System changeover will be manual. Sorry for moving. Basic options. Cool cycles per hour. Heat cycles per hour. Compressor off time. Okay. Extended fan run. Extended fan run. And okay, so we're done. Do you want to exit installer setup? Yes. Basically, we're gonna leave it stock. If I fuck something up, then I'll go back and fix it. But right now, I just have a basic house thermostat that looks nice and fancy. You know what I mean? I don't have anything, you know, that's not, you know, it's not too crazy. Set the time and date. Let's go home. Let's set to 73. Permanently hold done. Let's go to system. It's on. Let's put it on cool. Okay. Now, menu, system. It's on cool. And then 73. Permanently done. Now there is a fan is on auto. Okay, so there is a 5-minute delay, so I'm gonna wait 5 minutes and wait for it to kick on, and you guys don't have to. All right, so I went in and set the time, and I set the date, and after setting the time and the date, you're able to set a schedule. So it asks me, when do I wake up, when do I leave, when do I come back, and when do I go to sleep. And I basically put the schedule for it to drop at 73 when I wake up, or when, you know, when I get home, when I wake up, to basically be at 73 all night, and then when we go to work, it'll go back up to 76. And right before we get home, it'll turn on. It's scheduled to go down to 73 again. So right before we get home and right when we leave, or right before we leave, are the different temperature settings. But it's all good, man. This thing looks baller as fuck. I like it. You know what I mean? If you want one of these, they're a little pricey, you know what I mean, but definitely worth one. Go get yourself one. You know, the big ones with the big screens, I like them. They look a lot better than the previous one. So remember to smash that like button. And if you guys need any help on installing your thermostats, let me know. I do air conditioning on the side. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you need any help with your video. You know, obviously I didn't show every single thing, but it's very easy to do, very simple. Even if it looks difficult like this one, because it has different settings for heat pumps and different stages and outdoor, indoor temperature, stuff like that, and Wi-Fi. So yeah, thanks man, and hope you enjoyed it. Have a good